Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we would be discussing the best places one should visit in the beautiful country of Bhutan. We traveled through Druk Airways from Kolkata International Airport to Paro International Airport. The air travel offers spectacular views of the Kanchenjunga. Please note that visa is on arrival for Indian citizens in the country of Bhutan. Upon reaching Paro, we headed towards our first destination, which is Thimphu. It is almost a 3 hours drive from Paro International Airport to Thimphu. We stayed in Hotel White Tara, which offers exotic ambience, sumptuous dinner, and a very cozy room. You may try different Bhutanese delicacies in this hotel. Please do try emadachshi and red rice while in Bhutan. After a delicious breakfast, we visited Kuenphen, which is known for a huge Buddha statue placed at the top and overlooking the. It was around an hour drive to this beautiful statue. This statue stands 177 feet tall and was started in the year 2006. It is one of the largest Buddha statues in the world. This statue was constructed at a cost of $47 million by Arosan Corporation of Nanjing, China. In the 12th century, the renowned yogi Sonam Zangpo prophesied that a large statue of either Padmasambhava Buddha or Purba would be built in the region to bestow blessings, peace, and happiness on the whole world. You can see Mother Nature all across in its most beautiful form when you visit this place. From Buddha viewpoint, we moved on to our next destination, which was Bhutan Textile Museum. This museum does not have much to offer apart from Bhutanese architecture. We next visited Memorial Chotin. Memorial Chotin is actually a stupa which was built in 1974 to honor the third Druk Gyalpo Jigme Dorji. Our next destination for the day was Simply Bhutan. Simply Bhutan is an interactive living museum that gives a quick introduction to various aspects of traditional life in Bhutan. Visitors are greeted with a sort of local aura, rice spirit, before being guided through mocked-up village scenes. Along the way, you can dress up in traditional clothes, try out archery, and hear songs sung by Bhutanese women as they build houses out of rammed earth. It's touristy, but a good family experience. You can also see various forms of masks being sold in the shop. These masks are used extensively in various festivals of Bhutan. You can enjoy cultural dance in this live museum as well. We then headed towards Dzong, which is a Buddhist monastery and fortress on the northern edge of the city of Thimphu in Bhutan. We next headed from Thimpu to Punakha city on our next day of the tour. The Dochulla is a mountain pass in the snow-covered Himalayas within Bhutan on the road from Thimpu to Punakha, where 108 memorial chotins or stupas known as the Druk Wangyal chotins have been built by Ashi Dorji Wangmo Wangchuk, the eldest queen mother. Apart from the chotins, there is a monastery called Druk Wangyal Lakhang. temple, built in the honor of 4th Druk Gyalpo, Jigme Singhi Wangchuk. The open grounds in its front yard is a venue of the annual Dochulla Druk Wangyal festival. The pass with 108 memorial chortens is adjacent to the country's first royal botanical garden. This place is covered by the beautiful Himalayas all around. October to December is the ideal time to visit Bhutan as the air is clear and fresh with sunny skies. We then headed towards Chimmi Lakhang, which is a temple and a renowned temple of Bhutan. Walking through the rice fields and a trek of almost 45 minutes, you reach the sacred Chimmi Lakhang, also known as the Fertility Temple. It is a revered place of magic and miracles. Blessed by the eccentric maverick yogi and Saint Drukpa Kunli, this Buddhist monastery is said to be a place of fertility and blessings. Those unable to fall pregnant and childless couples make the devout pilgrimage here in the hope that they will be honored with a wang or a blessing from a Buddhist monk and his magic thunderbolt of wisdom. Women who enter the temple who are hoping to conceive are made to carry a wooden phallus around the temple 3 times. The tradition at the monastery is to strike pilgrims on the head with a 10-inch wooden phallus. The Punakha Dzong is the administrative center of Punakha district. It is the second oldest and second largest Dzong in Bhutan and one of the most majestic structures. The Dzong houses the sacred relics of the southern Drukpa lineage of the Kagyu school of Tibetan Buddhism, including the Rangjung Kharsapni and the sacred remains of the Namgyal and the Turtan Pema Lingma. Punakha Dzong was the administrative center and the seat of the government of Bhutan until 1955 when the capital was moved to Thimphu. It is listed as a tentative site in Bhutan's tentative list for UNESCO inclusion. Domji is the annual function or festival held at this Dzong, which is largely attended by people from all villages and far-off places of the district. The most important display here is an reenactment of the Tibetan invasion of Bhutan in 1639, where the Tibetans were defeated. In this theatrical display, which was conceived by the Sabdruk, a monk throwing off a relic to the Mochu river is dramatized. The Punakha Dzong is very beautiful and carries rich cultural heritage of the country of Bhutan. From the Dzong, we moved on towards the suspension bridge. Linking Punakha Dzong to Shengana, Samdingkha and Wangkha villages across the Sangchu River, this is one of the strongest suspension bridges in Bhutan. Yet for a roughly 520-foot long suspension bridge, it is surprisingly stable. The bridge offers a spectacular view of the river and valley, and the east bank is a good starting point for multi-day treks in the nearby mountains. I found this suspension bridge to be one of the most exciting places to visit in Bhutan, and I really loved as the entire bridge was swinging, and it was very exciting and funny. After visiting these places in Punakha, we headed towards the hotel for dinner and for a good nap. And post this, we started our journey to the city of Paro. While on your way from Punakha to Paro, you come across the Paro 2 river. This river is extremely clean and the water is so clear. It also gives you the opportunity to try rafting and other adventure sports. You can come down from your car and spend a good time here and feel relaxed with the cool breeze striking your face and looking at the clear water and the greenery around you. Our first destination in Paro was Rinpung, Dzong, which is a large Buddhist monastery and fortress of the Drukpa lineage of the Kagyu school in Paro district, Bhutan. It houses the district monastic body and government administrative offices of Paro, Dzong. A great annual festival of Cheshu is held at Rinpung, Dzong from the 11th to the 15th day of the second month of the traditional Bhutanese lunar calendar. On this occasion, holy images are taken in a procession. This is followed by a series of traditional mass dances conveying religious stories which are performed by monks for several days. We also visited the National Museum, which carries different type of masks. In Paro, we would suggest you to visit the Ha Valley instead of the National Museum and the Rinpung Dzong, because these Dzong are very much similar to the Punakha Dzong. Here you can see us wearing the traditional Bhutanese dress of Go and Kira. Paro is the best shopping hub in Bhutan and you get really good stuff here at a reasonable rate. In the night, we decided to have a candlelight dinner and try out various Bhutanese delicacies like khagen and emadachi. These are definitely very tasty and you should try it during your trip, along with takin, which is the local wine. The final day of our trip, we kept it booked for the very famous tiger's nest of Bhutan. You require one complete day because it is a 4-hour trek upside and another 4-hour downside to reach up to the temple. This experience, though very tiring, it is one of a kind and it must be tried. In case you are very tired, you can always hire a donkey which will help you to climb up to some point during your trek on Tiger's Nest. These were the places which we visited during our trip to the beautiful country of Bhutan. Thanks friends for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates.